So, let's see. I think move 4, 3 or 4 is my first mistake. I had 3 blunders. Fuck. Jesus. Oh, really? So, okay, I was thinking that this was a move. I was thinking that my move here was problematic with that. Apparently not. Man, it's thinking about it. SQC was shaking. Better left. I know, I need a lot more left. It says this is an inaccuracy. So he played perfectly here. Because that was his next move. It's good to get denied off at starting square and into the action. See? Hey, we played the game exactly perfectly, according to this. So what the hell did I do so wrong? Oh, that whole middle game thing. I played like an 800. He played like a 700. God damn. Damn. Although he only had 1 blunder. He had 3 misses. So he could have just won. Alright. Basically, we were pretty even. I made 2 big blunders. Lost the game. Probably losing the pawns. I had a pretty good advantage and then shat the bed. As they say, this is a mistake. I take it. Great. That's a mistake. I could have revealed an attack on the knight. Ergo, maybe moving my knight? No, that would be stupid. I could take there. He takes back. But then he loses the knight. I didn't really see that. Because I've got 2 attackers. He could take, but then I've got this, right? Let's see. Ooh, doggy. Oh, you guys can't hear the moves. I'm sorry. We'll do this. That's my bad. I thought you could hear the moves. Alright. Coming all the way back. So that's what I should have done, was saw that tactic, but I didn't. All this is fine. The beginning of the game was pretty good. Never mind. This isn't a mistake, but there was something better for me. You play like a 2550, says the engine. Well, I mean, SQC, you are quite good. Then again, you know, none of these ratings on here fucking matter. So I thought this was a pretty good move. It says it's an inaccuracy. I had a couple ideas. I can put pressure on the bishop by moving the knight. But then the knight's just kind of off the board, right? I could just take. And let's see, if I take here, he could take back. I take, so we're equal. He takes back. Right? I get a pawn. He gets the pawn. I get the knight. He gets the knight back. I could queen trade, but that doesn't seem like a great move. Maybe it's coming here. I don't know. That doesn't seem great. You say rookie 1. Just to bolster this this push. Or e3. So either defending the pawn. I didn't want to play e3 because I was thinking that this might become an option, but I guess I should be thinking queenside attack. Let's look at e1. Rook e1. See what it thinks of that. It says it's good. Let's look at this one. I think it wants a more active move. Yeah, I figured it wanted something more active. I mean, just thinking about the engine. I don't think this is such a great move. It's probably like the perfect move. This might be a queen b3 time. I don't know. The queen just gets attacked, doesn't she? With knight a5. And then it also puts the knight on a pretty good square. Say knight h4 is pretty good. Think so? Let's find out. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. So it actually does like this. Wins time by threatening a bishop and forcing it to move away. So yeah, thinking on time is clearly not my strong suit. It says that that's excellent. I think it wants me to take the fucking pawn. Let's find out. I knew it. It's always a tactic. It always wants the tactic. Let's see the equal trade. Oh. So don't take back with the knight. Pretty active bishops. Okay. So I'm developed pretty much. He doesn't have his light squared bishop out. And takes. Boom. Say the bishop is open and threatens the bishop. High depth engine would think otherwise. Yeah, I don't know what my engine's on. It's like 14 or something. What is details? How do you find out what your engine is on? Depth is 14. Yeah. Maximum depth. Unlimited. No. Number of lines 3. Oh, I see. You have to go to diamond to do that. Whatever, man. Queen b3, then rook d1. Let's come back to the review. What was it? What did it want me to do? And then I did this. You say queen b3. And then rook d1. Well, queen b3, though, doesn't it run into this? Isn't that a problem? Oh, after all the trades. Oh. I see. So after the takes, and then what does he do? Shit, I forget. Is it this way? I think it's taking that way. And then this, I think he pushes back. Let me just ask the fucking deal. I can't remember. Let me ask Engine God. Hold on. Motherfucker. Just a second. Wait. God, son of a bitch. Alright, you fucking engine. Alright, boom. Let's see what happens. Oh, so you move back to your home square. That's unfortunate. Nobody ever wants that shit. And so you say here, you would want queen to come out. Although, I mean, it seems like this would happen, right? Bro, this chess engine is trash. Once I played a match in which I played 4 or 5 brilliant moves, the engine said those were blunders. Yeah, it definitely doesn't have human emotions. That's for sure. Because there's definitely moments where you're like, you want to play the en passant. All right. Let's continue with this and find out. So that's a blunder, and I missed it. There's a better way to win the pawn. um, what's the better way to win the pawn? Here? Sha? Is this it? Show me the better way. I'm overlooking a better way to win the pawn. Wait, what? I am the confused. So what's the better move? Just tell me the move. Okay, so it just wants me to move the fucking knight out of the way. Whenever you're like grabbing for something, do you ever just give it the spear hand, like the kung fu spear hand of destiny, and knock it the fuck over? This is usually a glass of water next to your electronic equipment. Just knight h4. I guess so. I was thinking that wasn't such a great move. But I guess that's the move. I mean, my brain goes, oh no, this will happen. But then, oh no, I'll take the bishop. Huh. I'm missing stuff. Okay, so all this happens. I take there. I did see this. It's why I did exactly what I did. It has a better move. Which I couldn't tell you what it is. Maybe, I can't take here. Maybe attacking the bishop. Or perhaps rook e1 to prep that. Attacking the bishop makes him move the bishop. Let's go there first. No. It's an inaccuracy. So it wants to develop this bishop. Really? This opens up the king. This does defend this pawn, but it runs into that. This blocks the queen, although maybe that's not such a bad thing. And there's up here too, but doesn't that do exactly what I just said? Bill, to properly knock stuff off a table in public, you have to gesticulate with your hands while talking. I recommend the outside block. Oh, yeah! Plus inverted spear hand. To get maximum breakage. So you're talking about the pwah! Do you have to chamber, though? Like with the fist, like, huh! Or do you just, suh? Suh? You want to block the face? Like, Or, huh! Say develop bishop to b2. See what happens. No! You're making Minecraft sounds? These are Minecraft sounds. Fair enough. I learned that in Kung Fu, dude. Kung Fu? Whoa, Bill sounds just like Steve. How does everyone know about Minecraft? Really? Truth, I have never played Minecraft. I've seen Minecraft played. My nephews, like, destroy some Minecraft. Or Minecraft. It's not Minecraft. It's Minecraft. Okay, so it doesn't like bishop c or b2. I was thinking this is bad because this would happen. Right? And then I can't do this because this would happen. That's where my brain was. My brain was there. I didn't like that. I guess the queen could come up. It wants bishop e3. Seems to me that protects the f2 pawn. Gets the bishops chambered. Okay. But it blocks the e pawn. You say e3 first, then bishop b2. Oh, e3 and then bishop b2. I see. I don't think it likes it too much. But, whatever. f6. Right, attack at the pawn, and then bishop b2. Still think you run into this. Yeah, queen a to b8. Because, you know, b1 is so weak. Maybe the best move. I don't know. I would want to do something like this to get this bishop off my ass. I mean, I would also be worried about this eventually. Like here, protecting that square, this kind of thing to get down on the queen. I don't know. Okay, we'll continue this review. I took here. I thought it was obvious. Apparently it wasn't obvious. Could have threatened the rook. How could he have threatened the rook? Could have threatened my rook? My rook? Threatening my rook? Like this? Buck. Yeah, actually that'd be a sexy move. Ah, so that's why this is just a good move. Because it allows that. Whoops. Is that a Minecraft sound? Whoops. Yeah, I can see that being an ass. An ass and a bitch to boot. So moving the bishop back loses it, or perhaps here. I would probably do rook e1. Okay. Fair enough. It wants that. It doesn't like the queen going out. It's old school. Misogynistic chess. You guys are not going to get that joke. It's okay. And we just play like ass, both of us. We're like, we're not really doing much. There's no good moves. This is all bad. I missed an opportunity to eventually win a pawn. To eventually win a pawn? See, I thought this would be the move. I want to make sure that I'm right on that. Let's find out. I think this is the best move ever. Am I right? I'm fucking right. At least by this engine. Because then I was like, shit, what do I do with the bishop? I don't know what the bishop does. Let's see. You say that bishop e3 is nonsense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. Madov, what's up, man? What's shaking, dude? It's been a minute. Bishop e3 if rook b6. Okay, so just get the... Then again, I lose the pawn on e3, right? Although he loses this pawn too. Right, so if that happens, you're saying move here. I mean, I would be tempted to do something like this. Queen d4 to protect it all. I guess you still lose the bishop, though. Oh, that is. Yeah, nice. Well done, SQC. No, no, you got it. You got it. I dig that. I mean, it's definitely more active. It's going after this pawn too. So it's attacking something. It's protecting something. This happens. There's probably a follow-up. I don't see it, but the bishop is at least doing something. I can understand that much, and it's taking up more squares. It's protected this way. There could be a trade, and then you have this coming, and a lot angling down here. Yeah. Tactics are not my, whatever you're too lazy to explain. Fair enough. Then I'll let the engine explain. So this is what it says to do. And then it says d4, so attack the queen. Queen has to move. Right? Well, now it says queen b5. Attacking the rook. Really? Now that is a move that I don't quite understand. Queen b5. It attacks the rook, but it still gives up the pawn. I mean, it doesn't immediately give up the pawn. I guess the idea is you can't attack the queen readily. Right? So you can't do this because the queen could just take it. You can't come down here because the queen could just take it. All right. Yeah. And it seems like the only safe place for the knight for the rook would be there, unless he does something just totally different. And it is c2. Okay. Boom, and then boom is what it's saying. And it's still really equal. Whole bunch of active pieces. This type stuff is clearly I'm not that great at. You feel like SQC is an undercover grandmaster? He's really good, man. He's really solid. That's one of the things I was saying about this channel. Even though I don't have that many subscribers, the ones that I do, several people on the chat are solid, man. Really, really, really solid players. I've learned a lot from these people. People. Okay. The rest of this game is pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie, I played like hell. As you can see, we both played like hell. Eventually we make some good moves. Interesting. So I saw going queen to the center. I came over here thinking that it would be good to have the queen on this square here to protect that. But it wants me to come here. Diagonals, man. So if he moves this guy at all, this is going to happen. No, that's not really the reason for that, is it? Maybe to just control light squares. Because they're not being controlled right now. This is a blunder. I figured that was a bad move when I made it. Oh shit. It wants me to move this bad boy all the way back. Protects the bishop. I mean, it threatens a check, but just sort of reconvenes. Reconvenes. What the fuck? My computer is acting up, y'all. It's probably on its way out, to be completely honest with you. Let me close this down. Actually, I think I can... Well, I'll do that in a second. Okay. Sorry, I'm like doing 14 things at the same time. Okay. Oh, I know what it is. My charger is going out. I actually bought a new charger, and this one is going out. Interesting. So he actually should just have checked me, which I thought he was going to do. I thought that was an okay move. I was wrong. He can just check me that way. I thought I was protecting myself with this. Yeah, I wasn't. This would have been much better. Get the queen involved so she can defend the king. Hey, not a novel idea. Why does it say that's a miss? Is it just a miss to... You missed an opportunity to offer an equal trade of pieces. It's a lot of moves. Yeah. Well, if you saw all of that, you're better than me. That's 10 moves deep, and I did not see it. Okay. So, all this. I can understand this being a bad move. I can see this just being... You know, I'm like wishful thinking that he's going to move that rook. And I'll be like, haha, checkmate. That's not going to work. Yeah, I can see this. I can understand it, at least. Okay, so he checks. Interesting. Should have popped up here. Oh! Because I have this going on. Shit. Right? Blunder. And he made a miss. So, this is a blunder like I'm going to lose the game blunder. Rook 8? Does this say rook 8? B6. 8 to B6. Oh, right. Yeah, that doesn't look so great. Blocks the queen. In. She's got one spot. I mean, she can come here, I suppose. What happens here? Is that just death? So did want this. Rook g6, check, right. Yeah, so I don't have enough time to do anything. Okay. Yeah. So that's the move. So I did, like, just lose this game straight up. My endgame sucks. That is the end of all things. It wants this. And I guess this doesn't work because I don't have time anymore. I mean, he comes down there, you know. Does 40 mean 40 moves until mate? Rook 8, d6 wins, yeah. Yeah. So there's some tactics with the double rooks and stuff. I don't know. I just thought this was a back and forth. It wants up. So I needed to see how these guys were working together to come over here. I didn't make this move because it just seemed like another check. Right? E5. Huh. So I can kind of... Well, it's getting closer. It wants me to come here. Okay. It was a little tricky. It was a little tricky because we're kind of doing this little dance of the queen checking and the king doing his thing. And if I make the wrong one, it allows that and then this. Do ladder and squish the king. 40 is when the computer knows there's a mate, but it's too low in depth. Okay. Right, so I just lost the game. I lost it on time, but really, really I just lost it in the bad. Okay, fine. I'm going to add, what does add to library do? Positional game. Okay, well, add it to my positional game stuff because I need to really dig into this game and figure out why I screwed up so bad. Awesome. Great.